Welcome to the TheAuxConnect podcast where we connecting you with the hottest shit worldwide. I got a special guest from Mo Val, my boy K Lyons. What's the vibes?
Man, what's the deal, man?
I got we got my co-host in here, Yak to the Mikey and Darby Darbs.
What's good, y'all?
Like I said, we got my boy K Lyons in the building, man. You told me personally that you got a project on the way.
Yes, sir.
How many tracks you feel like you gonna have on the project? And what's inspiring you to drop now out of all the times that you wanted to drop before?
Man. First of all, the project called Rich Pain, and then I'm gonna have probably about I'll say 13, really 15, but I think I might cut a couple off.
Okay.
But 13. I don't know, man. I've been out the way for a little minute.
No, you have. That's why I was like, I'm happy that you are dropping. Because me personally, out of a lot of artists that is in the IE, I fuck with you heavy, and I feel like you got a unique sound compared to a lot of people. So it's good to see you back dropping, most definitely.
Yeah, facts. I think the times I was out the way, I think what kind of motivated me was my fans and stuff they'll be on my ass man, what's up with you, bro?
No,
why you not I really got motherfuckers that pressing me they know me type shit you're weird as fuck, bro. Why you ain't drop no track? And I'll be looking and I'll be having a lot of people that really get deep hey bro, your music really fuck with me type shit like that.
Exactly.
There's your motivation.
And how does that make you feel?
Shit, it just make me want to keep getting deep because it's I'm the same way, how I fuck with Lil Baby, Lil Durk. I listen to them niggas for the same reasons they listen to me. You get me?
Yeah, most definitely.
Just something to relate to. I just want to give people shit to relate to type shit.
So when your fans are bugging you, hitting you up, what's the obstacle that's stopping you from releasing more music? Why don't you keep feeding the fans and drop music? You had a hiatus of not dropping music, right?
Yeah.
So what was the reason for that, and how are you gonna go forward with that? Keeping dropping more music, what?
I'm just like any other human. I feel like everybody go through real life shit. So
Absolutely.
Factual.
Sometimes shit take a little hold, but now I'm starting to learn how to kind of say fuck what I'm going through.
Balancing that.
Put my foot down, go crazy with this shit, bro. Give them what they want type shit.
You got to, because at the end of the day, that's the ones who's supporting you. If they don't got nothing to support, they can't support you.
Fact.
But to people that don't know, how old are you? You feel me? We want to know that.
I'm 23.
23, pretty young.
1999, Taurus.
Hey, okay.
Where you from?
I'm from Moreno Valley, California.
Okay, big IE going up.
That part, if y'all don't know. How long you been rapping, and what got you into rapping?
I've been rapping, bro, probably for I started rapping when I was probably 17 type shit. But I used to be a young nigga though, freestyling at the family events. They used to put me up and shit. So, but my first time really in the studio though, I was 17, and then I kind of started that. I was young and turned, used to go to parties and shit. So I used to try to make little party bangers and shit. It's funny because I think my first performance, you was DJing at that.
Yeah, I think 9 and 10, I probably was.
Already Cinco.
Nah, for sure. And then after that, we got locked in. We started performing. So I was really making music to get people reactions off of at the shows and shit, and see how they react to that shit. So
that's actually a smart method, if it's real shit, because a lot of artists is you can make music and they probably oh, I ain't gonna take no performance because I ain't getting the bread or whatever. But the fact the fact that you was I'm still up and coming, I still got to grind, but also I want to see the reaction of my music live to see if they really fucking with it. That's a smart method. A lot of people ain't gonna.
It wasn't really about no money to me. It was just the whole point of just seeing how motherfuckers is really going. It was really going crazy.
God,
just to see that type of shit. I fell in love with making motherfuckers react how they was reacting. So
going viral.
It wasn't even about the money. I ain't never back then. I ain't never asked for $1 from.
No, and that's definitely respect you for that, because a lot of we was just talking about this on our last pod that a lot of artists don't understand a lot of your opportunity not gonna come from the money in the beginning. You feel me?
Fact.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still obviously I'm getting paid now for certain shit, but I'll still do certain shit for free, features and shit. A nigga can only have 2,000 followers, 1,000 followers, and no views on his songs. But if he's hard,
you'll fuck with it.
I'll fuck with him. It don't even gotta be about the money sometimes.
That's actually pretty dope. That
I remember when I was down and when I was coming up, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't on that type of shit. So I be trying to reach out and do shit that motherfuckers wasn't doing for me type shit.
I literally just tweeted something like that similar today, to where I was only like I was like I don't understand why California niggas hate California niggas. It don't matter if it's an IE, LA beef, or it don't matter if it's a LA to the Bay beef. It's like we just all hate each other. We don't never want to be like, and that nigga low key hard. You feel me? Or, let me go support
that's like
that
a pride
nigga.
thing, like nigga.
No, definitely. I feel like we the most prideful state for sure.
For sure.
Like. And I never understand that because a lot of niggas not even as big as that they truly think they are. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas ain't selling out their own shows. You feel me? Or so it's like
niggas don't know if like this shit way easier to do it with
other people. You feel me?
Than to just like try to be hard body. And, like,
exactly.
If you look out of town, it's like a lot of motherfuckers like for example, Atlanta niggas like they all fuck.
We was just talking about this.
Like they getting money like in a real way, and it's
that
like
part
out here it's like. I feel like that shit stop in the bag is motherfuckers that's like prideful with shit. Like niggas be like, I don't know what it be. Like niggas big headed. Like niggas be like,
facts.
They don't want to tell a nigga like, hey gang, your shit crazy. Fool.
Exactly.
Like they didn't know your shit crazy. They'll slap your shit. They ain't gonna let you know or let it be public.
Exactly. Because they feel like,
but they know damn well as soon as you hop in the whip, nigga, they bobbing their head hard than a motherfucker to your shit. Like,
are there artists you've reached out to, like locally or even around California, that you try to like do songs with? Because like you don't have a lot of features on your music.
We want to know it's crazy. Like even like a lot of popping niggas, like they hit me for songs and I be like, oh yeah, let's do it. Woo, woo. I just never do it. Like it be me. Like,
why do you think it's hard for you to follow through when it comes to that?
I don't know, bro. Like I be so focused because for like I don't know. Like we're gonna go back to like when I first started rapping.
Okay.
You know when we performed and shit, I was making party songs.
Yeah.
And if you look at my shit now, it's not this like
it's not the same. Yeah.
So it's like I had to make a transition because it's like it was cool doing a little party shit at first, but then like you know I'm really from the trenches for real. Like nigga
that part.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like. When you really go through shit and you start losing homies and shit like that, it make you like want to change the whole objective to like something different.
Yeah. You got a story to tell.
You get what I'm
saying?
saying?
You got substance to you.
So it's like, with that being said, I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to master my flow. Like, and I didn't want to just do a bunch of songs with niggas and I don't even know myself yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So do you feel like you know yourself now?
Yeah, I feel like I still got a long way to go because I'm still learning shit. Like I surprise myself more and more. Like when I be this like, damn.
Me too.
You feel me? So I was like, I feel like I'm way more advanced than before
back
when I was.
then.
But like for sure now, like I feel like I found myself to the point where I'm willing to work with motherfuckers.
So who you feel like somebody that you do want to work with that's in like locally or
like
that's in California, yeah, like in California wise.
That like I haven't talked to.
Yeah, I mean even if you talk to them.
Like for example, like I got some shit coming with like Jachi. I got some shit.
Okay,
coming
shout out to my boy HBK
yeah,
Jachi.
I got 2 songs with him already.
Ooh,
so, yeah,
okay.
Hey, shout out HBK Jachi.
Yeah, shout out my boy.
He get on the pod next too, actually. So shout out to my dog.
That I want to work with.
But yeah, somebody who want to work with.
I mean, like I'll fuck with Kaylin. I feel like Kaylin for real. I feel like
okay, I can see that.
On the melodic side, I feel like you know, like shit, like shit that I make a lot more sense. Like
no, definitely.
I can't really think of too many by my head, but it's a couple people that I'll work with. I just can't think of nothing. I'll go back to it if I remember it.
Nah, but I think you and Kaylin would definitely go crazy. But I in general, I just feel like a Kaylin Future is like a Ty Dolla $ign Future. Now you feel me? Like back in the day, Ty Dolla $ign was on fucking everything. You feel me?
Facts,
everything.
Sure.
So I feel like a Kaylin Future is the same thing right now. So that would make sense.
I'll fuck with
Hello.
Blast.
Yeah.
So with all these artists, what would you do? The hook or the verse? What do you think your strong suit is when you're making music? You're
just
good at
whatever
hooks or
makes
verse?
sense. I could make some pretty good hooks, but it's just whatever makes sense because I feel like they make pretty good hooks too. So it's just kind of like we'll probably do some shit like you know like how when I do work with people, I kind of like to do 2 songs. So like for example, like I would like to do a track like that's my shit.
Okay.
As far as like I make the hook, pick the beat, and then I want to do some shit that's they shit like they choice of beats. They hook and then I just hop on it. So
That's smart. That's a good way to look at it.
No, like definitely. Because some niggas want to be cocky and be like, nah, I want to do it my way. Or,
hell no. Like I really like to work when we get in that motherfucker. Like it's not like I ain't like we're gonna listen to beats. I'm gonna make sure you feeling it just how I'm feeling it. I ain't gonna never be on no. Oh, let me pick some shit I'm feeling so I could gas you up. Like nah, hell no. We're gonna make a track. We're gonna make a track the right way.
That's hard.
From scratch. So that's how I be doing it.
I want to know. So growing up in Moval. Was there something specific that happened that made you realize like, all right, I want to rap to tell my story versus rapping to just like make party music or whatever? Like, was there something that transpired or what caused that transition?
I would just say like, cause like I said, I started rapping like at 16, 17. So it's like, I feel like, you know, as you getting older, you start experiencing a lot of like, you know, like real shit versus when we young.
Yeah, facts.
Like
facts.
shit don't really be deep how
Cracking like that.
Even if it did seem deep back then, it's not really like, you know. Yeah. And then when you get older, shit really get real. Like
dead ass.
Real life. So it's like it just kind of felt phony rapping about some shit that's like I'm not going through versus like, all right, I'm really going through shit in the streets, like losing homies, going to jail, shit like that. But I'm rapping about fucking bitches and shit like that, like, you know.
Right.
And I feel like
that shit kind of seemed a little corny to me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just really rap about what really go on like around my life. It's like even the shit I rap about too. I might not necessarily even like be some shit I'm going through. It might be my boy that going through some shit, but I make music for people to relate to. So it's like, you know, if you going through some shit, I might throw it on the track just so you can relate to that shit.
Right. That makes sense.
But for the most part, like everything I rap about, I personally like either went through it, experienced it,
or somebody right next to you.
You feel me? So yeah, that's how that shit go.
Okay.
That's Moreno Valley, right? You grew up in Moreno Valley, right?
Yeah,
so this is all things you're growing up and seeing. Yeah. It's a lot of artists in Moreno Valley coming up right now. So would you say Moreno Valley is like a hotspot for artists? You know, you got R3, S5. Is that all you know about R3 and S5, right?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You don't have no collabs with them, or do you?
Yeah, I got I think I got like a song with I got a couple songs with both of them actually.
So how does that work? Is there politics involved with the I know it's not just music, it's personal stuff before, right? Before
it's
the
street
music.
shit.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
How does that work?
Like as far as what though? Like
as far as like politics and stuff. Is there any politics
like,
involved when doing
music? Like, are they from somewhere where maybe you may or may not want to make a song with them?
Can y'all not do songs because of politics, or is it, oh, let's just make music? Is it, there's what things get in the way between making the music? You from the same city. Why are y'all not making music together?
Them my boys. I fuck with them niggas.
Okay, so that's good. Yeah, that's lit. That's lit.
I fuck with them niggas.
That's definitely lit. What's an artist that that's gonna be on your, like, do you have a lot of features on your new mixtape that's about to come out, or is it like actually, more?
I don't got no features. No, matter of fact, shout out D3. He from TML. I don't know if you know My Crazy Bro. It's that same label.
Young D3.
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, I got a song with him too, a dope song. It's not gonna make the project though, but we're gonna drop it as a single. But,
that's
but D3 lit. Though, he's from the same label he on TML. I got him. That's the only feature on there though.
One feature.
Yeah.
So why are you against futures, or you just feel like if a person don't fit this song, or are you just like, I really just don't truly see nobody on this song?
Yeah, it's not even that. Like I just feel like I said, like I just like was learning myself and like trying to master my shit. So I just didn't want to like have a bunch of features out there. And then it's just like
you want to master yourself
first.
Another
reason too, because like another reason why I stopped dropping too was I think I'm like my biggest, like, what's the word?
Critic.
Yeah. Like I'm so picky when it comes to that shit. Like
definitely.
Like I'll play some shit, everybody gassing it up, but like I just be like, nah, I know I'm better than this type of shit. So
perfection.
You feel me? And
you want perfection.
Yeah, so that's kind of like what slowed it down. But nah, I don't got no problem with features. Like after this interview, watch, I'm gonna show y'all. Like I'm gonna get on that. Like
no, because I definitely, because like I said, bro, I feel like a lot of people sleep on the future shit because y'all just helping each other get bigger. You feel me?
No, don't think I'm one of them. Like I'm not no like no. I would love to do futures with niggas. Like, I'm not no like on no bougie shit or I feel like I'm better than niggas.
No,
or
yeah, definitely.
I'm on some hating shit. It's just literally me. Like I'm the reason I'm not doing futures just because of something like I feel like I wasn't ready for them type shit.
You want to master yourself first.
It don't got nothing to do with them niggas or like none of that. Like nah, I'm gonna drop some more features for you.
No, I respect that. I feel like someone whose album is just strictly all features, it's almost like they can't stand on their own two feet. So they always got to try to bring someone else in to add that clout or that excitement or that flow that they're missing to their song because they can't stand alone. So I respect that, learning yourself first.
What was your new project called?
Rich Pain.
What is Rich Pain? What does that mean to you? Why did you choose that as the name?
I feel like I was on some shit where it's kind of like I looked at it like I done been so up before, and it's like a nigga still go through shit, so that shit don't even mean nothing to a nigga. So a nigga can be rich as fuck, but it's like, nigga,
still going through
that pain don't change, like, period. Whether you got $5 or
I fuck with that.
$1 million, like, that shit going forever, nigga, be the same. So it's like rich pain, but, that's just my meaning of what rich pain is. So you can take it however I want to.
No, yeah, definitely.
how I look.
What artists that you feel like that influence you, or that you not look up to but just fuck with? You feel me? Like currently, and as a youth. So, but we can start from a youth though.
Youth, Drizzy Drake. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
okay, I like that.
That was like a big thing for me, like growing up, cause back then, nigga, I ain't like had cable, like my whole like cable or Wi-Fi.
Nigga, what?
Like, my
That's
whole
deep.
like
what?
So like God. For Christmas, I want to say like, I don't know my exact age. I'm just gonna say like I was like probably like 12 or 13. For Christmas, I had got like a radio set, and I got that Take Care album.
Yes, sir. Came out on my birthday, 9/24.
Take Care, legendary.
When I
too.
tell you, like, I played that motherfucker, like a nigga, I didn't have no cable, nigga, no TV, nothing. Like, nigga, I slapped that shit like I was just picturing videos in my head. Like, I know every song by heart. Like, I was playing that shit every day. So that's how I became a fan of Drake. And then I feel like, right, on like my older ages, I think Lil Durk kind of like inspired me, like a little bit. Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and I just felt like we got shit that we could relate to. Like they from the trenches, I'm from the trenches, and just the way that they was like. Well, let me just say Durk, the way he was actually like putting on for the trenches.
Yeah,
like, I fucked with it. Like just the way he would describe, like the same shit that everybody else go through. I felt like the way he told the story was just like. That's
relatable.
That's kind of like how I want to tell it type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way,
Okay, so on your album, Rich Pain, I'm pretty. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I'm pretty sure, but I'm guessing you got all the titles of your songs. What songs you feel like that hit home the best for you out of all the songs that's on Rich Pain? If you got all the titles though.
Nah, yeah, I do. I just gotta think real quick. I think
because some niggas don't be naming their titles, nigga. Shit.
Till the day before.
Which I think we should name this shit.
I think I fuck with All You Got.
All You Got? Okay.
Yeah, and basically like a short little version of what it's about. I basically just not giving up type shit. And if you're gonna do something, don't half-ass do it. Whatever you do, like whatever you doing, whether it's basketball. I wouldn't give a fuck if you a mailman, nigga.
Oh God!
Like just like when I used to work at Wingstop, like even though who likes going to work, but like, nobody really like going to work. But I gave that shit all I got. Like no cap, like I ain't half-ass do it to the point like motherfuckers used to go in there like, hey, I want him to make it. Like y'all don't be knowing y'all like let him make it type shit. I just feel like whatever you do, just give it all you got type shit and don't have
like that.
Stuff.
No, definitely.
That's probably like one of my favorite tracks on there. Like
that, you know what? Sidebar. This is like low key off subject, but because he said like basketball, like do you play any sports? Because like you're kind of a big guy.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just wondering. I used to play football. I used to play quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to be. I used to play quarterback and shit like that. A lot of people thought like I play basketball because I'm tall.
Yeah.
But like spoiler alert. Like I'm weak as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when it comes to that shit, I'm uncoordinated like the motherfucker. I can't shoot. I could barely dribble. Like yeah, that shit wasn't for me. But quarterback, yeah, I was a natural. I've been playing quarterback since middle school type shit. So
okay. Knowing that you are, like you said, you from the trenches. You got, part of the street life. How do you juggle being street life then being a rapper? Because we had the homie Teezy on here the other week, and he was just telling us like you gotta be all in if you gonna be in this rapper shit. You can't be on half-assing it then half-assing the streets. You feel me? Because you'll get half-ass results. So how do you juggle being from the trenches and also being an upcoming popping artist?
I mean, I kind of go back to like how I was saying, like when y'all be like, oh, why you don't be dropping, or like what? It kind of just be like. It's kind of hard to do it because it's like you said, you might have a homie that died last week, so it's just like, fuck the studio shit, fuck everything, like, like just different distractions and shit like that. But I just feel like it's different for everybody because everybody got their own objective or whatever they do. Some
100%.
Some niggas do like, want to be turned. Some niggas do it to change their community. Some niggas, lost niggas to the shit, like, and I just feel like, whatever you put your mind to, you could do it. So it's like if you want to rap and you from like, I'm not gonna let being from somewhere dedicate like what the fuck I do, like what my goals is. Like just cause I'm from somewhere, nigga, I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I'm a gangbanger, so I can't rap. Like it's deeper than just like nigga don't just gangbang just on some. I just I'm just to do it. Like nigga really like got love for my community type.
And now you pretty much answered my question.
It's not
I was
like
gonna say,
like
why do you do it?
You know, I feel like gangbanging is kind of like stereotyping. Like nowadays, like fashion, people just look at that shit like you know, like it's cool type shit, but it's not really like more so like I don't know. I just feel in love with the people around and like the community and like I done been down with these niggas. Like you get what I'm saying? Like been broke. I'd have been up. I'd have been, you know, I done lost niggas. I done got my heart broke by a female and goes to the hood to get over it. And I'm like, you know, shit like that. So it's like, my bad. I forgot the damn question.
No, yeah, you answered it.
No, but I was just asking, how do you balance, you know, the life
so like I said, you just gotta stay focused type shit. So it's not like gang banging like a full-time job where it's like, oh, if I'm not in the studio, I got to be on the block. Like, you know, I got a family and shit. I got kids.
Right.
Like, you know, so it's just like, if that's what you choose to do, spend 80% of your time in the hood, I don't got nothing against, but that's not what I'm on. Like, you know what I mean? So
good.
I make shit happen. So that's how I be balancing it.
You say you are a father. So if you don't mind me asking, I was gonna say, how many kids do you got?
I got 2 kids. I got a 4-year-old and I got a 1-year-old. My firstborn birthday is May 25th. A week after mine, like an exact 7 days after mine. Then
that's lit.
My 1-year-old just turned 1 in January 9th.
Oh, that's
okay.
Lit. That's lit.
Yeah, I'm a girl dad, so yeah.
Ooh, I'm a girl mom.
Yeah.
Look.
I'm dead, but that's actually lit as hell though. What do you feel like?
Facts.
What do you feel like is your biggest song that you released so far?
Like that's out?
Yeah, that's out.
As far as like number wise or like
we're not talking about like
everything.
To you, how you feel like to you, like to impact to you feel like when they think of K-Line, they think of this song.
I ain't gonna lie, Hood Forever.
Hood Forever?
Yeah, and I say that to say I feel like that song is when I like, you remember how I told you like I was making party music?
Yeah.
That was like the song that was the transition. Like, all right, I'm about to get deep with this shit. I want to make something that like my hood could sing 100 years from now. Like, you know?
That was the song you had your boy come in the intro, right?
Say that again?
That was the song you had your boy. He was in the intro, right?
And to even speak on that, like, even though some people might look at it like, oh, he just said the intro, that like really like made the song like 100 times more special. Just like
I want to talk about that. Like that is like that's different. How you had. It was not like, you know how DJs usually come in hard introducing the track. That was kind of like a subtle like poetry.
I'm gonna tell you how like that shit started. So basically, my boy, you know, he be in his feelings sometimes. So like he like if he got something to say, he'll say it on Instagram, but he'll do it as a quote, whether it's a heartbreak, whether some niggas acting fake, just whatever he got going on, he'll just post on Instagram, be like note to self, and then say whatever's on his mind.
Yeah.
And I used to stay at home and read the shit, but like, damn, this nigga saying some deep shit.
He's
like,
spitting.
That's hard.
And I told my boy, I'm like, you know what, gang, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, need to hop in the stew. Like, not to rap, but like to say a quote type shit. You're like, tripping. I'm like, nah, for real. Like, I'm like, all right, bet. Next time you go to the studio, I'm gonna go with you. Pulled up to the studio, put the beat on. He had called me outside, like, hey, you think I should say this on the track? I'm like, look, I don't even want to hear it. Just go say it. My boy went in there, and as soon as he was done, like, that shit was so special to the point where just like, I'm like, oh, yeah. That motivated me to go even more crazy. Like, all right, this shit gotta hit. Like, this shit gotta be special. And a lot of motherfuckers actually fuck with that shit. Like, that's not the only, I got him on a couple songs, like, you know? But, yeah, a lot of people actually fuck with that shit. Like, he got real fans for that shit.
So you told him to do that, and you believed in him to make him come on the track and express yourself.
Facts. Like,
that's some producer shit right there.
I didn't tell him what to say or even the notes to self. That was all him.
No,
like,
yeah, definitely.
He came up with that. I just came up with the idea of putting it to the world as far as like on the track and to bring your voice to life. That was just like my idea of that part. But that was him. Like the voice. I mean the notes to self, the quotes. I didn't tell him how to say it, what to say. Like, that was all him. I just believed in that could like change a lot of feelings in people. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Put that shit on the track, and he did, and that shit been viral ever since.
That was a good move.
That's what's up, and that goes back to what you were talking about like timeless projects, timeless music. Like instead of just,
sure.
you know, nobody has nothing against ratchet music.
Yeah,
we all love a little.
Even though like when I look at music, I like listening to Lil Durk, 2C, like shit like that. But I still also listen to niggas like One Take, AD Shike, Draco, S5, like, you know, I like that shit, honestly. Like, I
different moods for different.
Even though I don't make that type of music, I still like, you know, everybody want to get a little ratchet.
That's what I'm saying.
So when making music, do you go with the season? Right now it's raining, it's been cold. Do you go with the season when your music, or does that have no influence? What influence the type of music you make? Seasons, feelings, what you're going through? What is it?
Just like everyday shit that people done went through, been through, trying to get through, and maybe because like I look at it like when I go through shit, I'll play a song. Like I don't know if y'all ever had like a heartbreak or something, and then y'all listen. Do y'all play a song that you know gonna hit at the
and be boohoo crying?
You know,
like it's certain music that I can't never listen to ever again because that shit remind me of her.
I be for real. Like I'll hop in the car, somebody play something, and it's like at that time, because music, like you said, is timeless. So if you was going through some shit, why you like, and then you listen to a song at that time,
it's gonna
nigga, that same feeling that you was going, nigga, I don't give a fuck. It was 5 years from.
No,
like,
that's facts.
You listen to a song right now during that heartbreak, I guarantee you gonna feel the same way you felt, nigga, at that time. So, but yeah, as far as seasons, I never like, to answer your question, I never like thought about it like that, like. It'll be like summer. Matter of fact, I lied. Like in summer, I'll try to make like back then when I was rapping, I'll try to make little summer bangers, like little vibe shit like that. But that's pretty much it. I never like thought like, oh, it's raining, let me make some rainy shit. Like,
you just take it day by day. Whatever you feeling, you gonna make.
Like, I ain't never did that, but you know, maybe I should take that into consideration. Like I didn't know people kind of look at it like that. Like that's how you look at shit. Like,
I look at it like the market. I look at the markets. I look at the feeling. I look at all that. Like, okay, it's wintertime. People are not spending as much money. Mm-hmm. Summertime, everybody's outside. All right. It's emphasis on we going outside. What are we doing? It's things to do. People out of school. Yeah. I just look at things like that. Yeah, how are people feeling? People are more happy generally in the summertime. Wintertime it's more
cold, dark,
allergies,
inside. Yeah.
So what y'all consider like when it's like cold and rainy? What vibes you looking for? Like, is that like kind of like some sad like melodic shit, or like what's the vibe?
It don't always got to do with it. It's just something there. It's like it could be a variable. It could be it could be a variable.
Is you listening to turn shit in the rain? Like
I could. It depends. It's a variable. It's there. It's a variable, but it's not a prominent or a mandatory variable. It's just like something to keep in mind. But it does have influence though. The seasons and the weather. It has influence, but not always mandatory.
Because you're not trying to be dummy cuddled up in the heat. So I ain't trying to listen to Usher.
In the summer.
For real.
The winter.
I just know that in the summertime, it's going to be pool parties, live party. I'm a DJ, so I know, live music. Party that's going to get people that's going to be outside music, dancing, shaking booty. Girls like twerking. That's turn up music. Facts. So, let me make more of that type of music, or let me listen to that type of music depending on where I'm at. Yeah. I'm outside. Obviously, the summer, I'm outside. So, it's a variable in what's going on. At that time,
the winner could even be, it could even be a little cute feature with a female. You know what I'm saying? Which I was gonna ask.
Yeah, let's get
would you consider, or like, is it on your list to do a feature with a female, kind of like some more not street music, more like some sensual, like intimate, something for the ladies?
I actually got two features from two females actually coming. Like, we got a session next week. So, but I actually been trying. I ain't gonna say trying because I could have did it, but I actually been wanting to do that for a long time because I feel like that should be epic.
I feel like and this is coming from a female perspective, I feel like when I see a street nigga or somebody that makes more like gangster rapper or whatever, when they step outside their comfort zone and do something like with a feature with a female or just do something for the ladies, it's like it's really attractive and it kind of makes you like look because not all females are gonna relate to like street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch like me, I grew up in the suburbs. I can't relate to no type of street shit. You know what I'm saying? I might listen to it. I might listen to some turned up shit, but I still want to see. Do you still have that soft side? Like, are you just only with your homies on some street shit all the time? Like, or you got the soft side for the ladies
even,
too?
Like on this project, like I got like probably like 3 like heartfelt songs for like females and shit. Like, it's not just all about the like trenches and shit like that. Nah,
Period.
I got like heartbreaks and like shit like that in there. So even if it's from 3 years ago, like I still, some shit still affect you to this day. So it's like I got shit that a lot of females could go through. Even like not even just talking about a female doing me bad. I even talk about as far as like a female even knowing they worth type shit, like shit like that, like or like I don't just do it one side. Like I look at it from both ways, so a female could relate to it too. Not just bitches ain't shit. Like, 'cause these niggas ain't shit too. So it's like I be trying to let that be known as well. Like,
that's your upcoming project you're talking about, right?
Yeah, Rich.
So when you organize the track list for your project, do you look at like, all right, I want songs for the females, I want a song for the guys? How do you organize your like? You have a bunch of unreleased songs. I'm pretty sure you're not putting every unreleased song on your project. How do you pick the ones that's going to be on the tape? And how do you organize them? This one's going to be 1, this one's going to be 2, this one's going to be 3. How do you organize it? And how do you choose the songs you're going to put?
Honestly, like, when I made this project, it wasn't like I didn't do it on some like, all right, I'm about to do this first, this. I didn't do it like in the order. I kind of like just go in the studio. Shout out my producer, Nate Nasty. He'll just cook some shit up, and then if I'm feeling it, I'll hop on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end of the project, like when everything's said and done, then we'll get into like, all right, we think this should be right here to set the vibe, but then kind of turn it up right here and bring it back down. That type shit. So
you have a relationship with your producer?
Yeah.
He produced the whole album or the whole thing?
Everything, but like probably like 2 songs. Like
shout out Nate Nasty. So
Nate Nasty.
How important do you think it is to have a producer for the artist, like producer relationship, to where you like making your own sound, basically, right?
Yeah, honestly, like this is the first time I ever did some shit like this. I met him in January, and I probably started working on my project. Yeah, in January. So
wow,
what's that, like 3 months?
Yeah, we in March.
Yeah, so I've been working on it for like 3 months, and then I never realized how important it was until I got locked in with him. Like,
and I
feel like a lot of people lacking that type of shit too, not understanding how important the cameraman is, how important the producers is.
Facts.
Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know either until
that's a learning process.
I actually sat down and like seen him like. That nigga creative as fuck, and just to see him like create how he did, I respected it a lot more, because it kind of like helped me, like this new sound that I'm about to show y'all.
Okay.
It kind of helped me like really like build this sound up, because it's like when you got a producer, and y'all working together, obviously he's starting to know your sound and
producer, not beat maker. Like you in the studio, you like creating really, you telling them, oh, use that. It's a communication.
And they could be even good, like as far as like even while I'm recording. Like, hey, no, I think you should say it like this, like that type of feedback.
Yeah, like, feedback. You trust him. You trust his word. Like, I think you should redo that again. Yeah, so it's like a level. Because
he not only does he produces my shit, but he records me too.
Recording.
So as we're recording, he won't let me just say no bullshit. Like as far as like it might be some hard shit, but I might say it sloppy.
Yeah.
Hey, no, bro, say it cleaner. All right, bet, boom. Say for like my 4th bar, like, you know what? You said everything like low, go up with that last one, like shit like that. And I felt like that's like kind of important when
you just describe what a producer is. We not making beats, we producing a record. That's a record, right?
Nah, facts.
We not just making a beat, send it off to email. No, we in the studio. I think you should redo that line. It's like that thing, helping with songwriting, making hooks, helping you with your verses.
Yeah, nah, facts. And then like also like. Last year and like basically I just started working with like any producer January. Before that, my whole career YouTube beats, like YouTube beats, and that shit kind of lame as hell. Like not even like that, but it's just like when you just realize like, and I feel like all the producers used to tap in with me and send me beats like, oh, I just sent you a pack to your email. I was just so on YouTube beats that like I never even gave them a chance type shit. Yeah. It's just like. I want to look at my type beats. Like, but once I actually got into a studio and actually worked with a producer for the first time, like really worked and cooked up.
It's just more authentic.
I love it. Like it brings out another side of my music where it's just like more organic, and
That's you. That's who you are.
So now it's like this year I'm gonna do a lot of more projects with actual like producers. Now
it is.
The YouTube beat shit's out the door. Like so.
No,
but I do prefer instead of sending me beats, like if you could send me some beats and if I feel it. But I prefer to cook up. Like in person, because it's like
it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe.
You making a vibe from scratch.
I tell you what I want, like as far as like, all right, I can, because for the most part I let him do his own thing. But if I could hear something, hey bro, you should do this. Woo, woo, woo.
Exactly, it's y'all feeding off each other's energy.
So that's what I like. So I'm gonna start working with a lot more producers and stuff like that. And people gotta stop being so stingy with that, like selfish, like. Shout y'all producers out, bro.
No,
like, a lot of people, like like a lot of people just there, and half of the time, a lot of producers really be showing love to these artists and
sending out free beats and stuff.
They can't even do something simple as a fucking tag,
right?
Shit like that. So I feel like they're just as important. Even though I was doing YouTube beats, nigga, they were still from producers.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like at the end of the day, nigga, without them, there's no fucking music. So it's like I think niggas gotta like. Get them more love than they're actually receiving.
No, for sure.
I definitely agree.
The same with cameramans too. If there's no cameraman, there's no vision with the shit.
No, it's a whole cycle. Everyone plays their part. And like how you were saying about niggas being stingy, I think a lot of artists, young artists or people who are just now becoming artists, I think they're forgetting that just like any profession, it doesn't matter if you're a fucking manager at Wendy's, you have to remember that the beginning stage is an investment in yourself. It's an investment. It's a straight up investment. Investing in equipment, investing in shoes, your clothes, a team.
You need to have a team.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of artists are forgetting that you got that investment stage that you have to go through
the startup process
to build your shit up.
Yeah, fact.
No, that's real shit.
I agree.
No, that's definitely real shit. What producer that you feel like you want to work with that you haven't worked with?
For sure, me and my boy, we finna go crazy.
Man,
I know he think
I was hearing there was a little hiccup.
What was that about? We were supposed to get in the studio. He ain't replied back. Like, what's up?
And make no fake ass story up because I don't remember.
Okay, don't lie to us.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. I really don't. Like,
okay.
My sleeping schedule be fucked up. Like, I
feel you on that.
Because look, when I be in the studio, I'll be in the studio till like 7, 8 in the morning.
I feel you.
And I go to the studio in Hollywood, so it's like.
Mike, you can relate to that.
So that's like
definitely.
That's an hour and like 30 traffic.
You
that's far, bro. So it's like I don't get home until like 10, 11. Then I don't go straight to sleep. Bro, my shit fucked up. So
I feel you.
It could have been that. Like I done woke up late and just wasn't feeling like going to the studio. But we for sure. Mike, we for sure gonna get some shit locked in.
Okay, you heard it first here on the Aux.
Other than Yike though, like. Whether they big or small, what other producers that you do want to fuck with?
Yeah, who do you notice out here?
Me and Wes got an EP about to drop. It's about to drop, but we ain't started it yet. But we just locked that in a couple days ago. So me and Wes got an EP coming.
Run that back West. Moreno Valley. He from Moreno Valley, right?
Yep.
Moreno Valley on the map, man. Y'all better tap in, man. Moreno Valley.
Don't sleep on the IE, especially Moreno Valley.
Right.
To be exact.
Facts. This shit just the beginning. It's a lot of shit.
Who are some artists in Moreno Valley you think besides R3 and S5 that are coming up that you
we should have our eyes on?
Yeah, Moreno Valley. Tell us.
Y'all should have your eyes on Ocho. He from Moreno Valley. He from my side of town.
Okay.
Jack Boy K3. He from my side of town.
Hard and hard.
Fendi 9. He from my side of town. He hard. All three of them artists is dope. Some other upcoming. I would say my little Mexican partner JL. He go crazy.
Okay, we love the diversity.
Oh God, shout out to the Brown. We love y'all.
If I got any more, it's just don't get offended, y'all. It's just bro, my mind be all over the place. I can't think from the top of my head right now.
So
it's a lot of dope artists.
All these artists out here, do you like? Would you collab with him, or you think it's a right when and right time to collab with him? Like, what's stopping it?
I feel like everything gotta make sense,
right? For
sure. But hell yeah, bro, I'm willing to collab with pretty much anybody type shit. Like, I ain't nobody I wouldn't collab with type shit. I fuck with who fuck with me.
What are your thoughts on like the IE as a whole? Like this whole region is starting to like go up musically. We got more media out here. The light is shining on the IE. You part of the history. Moreno Valley is like one of the top cities in the IE musically right now. R3, S5, Rancho Cucamonga. You got Heme Beezy, Girls Love Dev. What are your thoughts on like the music scene? The music scene finally going up out here.
I feel like it's a great thing for like the IE, and I feel like everybody play a part, bro, and just as simple like even like y'all, like I feel like we didn't really have like. As far as like LA, they got LA Hood Media, No Jumper.
Like a platform.
We didn't have a platform.
Facts.
Y'all doing something bigger than people even realize at the moment. Like y'all
Period.
like are
Shout
actually
out
giving
TheAuxConnect.
us a platform that we ain't had like ever.
No,
yes, we love it.
What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on like the report cards coming out a day in LA? Are you familiar with the report card?
I fuck with it. Like I know.
Have you seen the categories?
They be mad.
But do you understand it? Like the categories is like branding.
I definitely understand it, but the thing is, like, what people don't understand is that's only one nigga. So it's like that's one nigga's opinion. So at the end of the day, like if he feels like that, you can't. That's how this man feel. Like it's like if you tell me an artist right now, you be like, oh no, he's an A, and I'm saying, oh no, he's a C. Like that's both our opinions. So at the end of the day, I feel like niggas gotta stop. You know.
Taking it so hard.
Do you look at that and put it into okay? I got branding, I got lyricism, and like if I have an F in lyricism, then my grade is gonna be low. Like, do you look at stuff like that? Like, I gotta work on that.
Yeah, like that's what I was just gonna say. Like, say I get graded and it's an F or a D or whatever, right? I'm not gonna get mad and go fucking spam Instagram like you bitch fat ass. I'm not on that. Like I'm gonna look like I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna look like let me look and see what he talking about. Boom, and it say for example 5 in lyricism. All right, it just tells me like all right, let me try to improve that. Right, you know what I'm saying?
As you should.
Oh, 5 in Brandon. All right, let me put myself out there more. Like, you know,
get some merch going.
I just feel like you just like if somebody's saying something and there's room because everybody got room for improvement.
Everybody, nobody's perfect.
Even like the 10s that nobody has a 10 in nothing because the shit could always be way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, I just feel like motherfuckers, if you got an F, nigga, hey. Go to class and
go to class. Get your extra credit. Get your extra credit.
What you gotta do, like
hit that tutor.
You know.
What do you feel like you would have an A in, and what do you feel like you would have an F in?
What's your strong suit?
I feel like I think I'll have an A. Oh, like I don't. What are
the categories?
He got a bunch of them.
Let's pull it up.
I'm like, he
pull
got
that
too
shit
many.
up, Cinco.
Brandon. Let's just say Brandon. What would you say? Do you have a K Lions brand? Do you have a logo? What do you think about that?
I think I'll have a 2.
2 in Brandon.
Yeah,
that'll make your overall grade low.
Just off of the fact that I don't push myself how I should.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't have like no clothing right now. Like I don't have no like I don't really push myself like how I should be.
But that all stems back to what we were talking about a little earlier is having a team. I really don't think it's realistic to expect you as the artist
to do everything.
To book your own sessions, find your own producer, create your own logo, book your own show. Like you can't do everything by yourself.
I feel like
it's going to have to be your team stepping in and helping.
A team is the most important shit when you are trying to do this rap shit, like versus like that shit, like
I think even outside of rap shit,
like
that's
business.
Life, period.
Facts. And I feel like right now, what I'm doing is like I'm building a solid team as far as like trying to have the right motherfuckers, not niggas. Oh, I'll fuck with you, so you on my team type shit.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers that want to work because there might be a nigga that I really love and I fuck with,
but he don't work.
If he's not on the same vision I'm on as far as like where we're trying to go. Then nigga, I can't have you around me.
Facts.
Yeah, like you buy your two boys.
Shout out your team.
Yeah, this my boy Big Strizzle. This my boy Legendary Rook. You feel me? They're very important for my team. Like,
I like
on
that.
my
Shout out to them.
Like
Yep.
So
shout out to them.
Like you might have one person that keep a nigga focused. Like, bro, you need to go knock this out. Like, you feel me? Because sometimes I slack.
You need those people.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? And I might have another motherfucker in the studio give me advice like, hey, little bro, this beat go. Like, I feel like this beat will go hard in our project.
That's
shit
hard.
like that.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody play a part.
Yep.
So it's like, if you got a nigga around that's not willing to play a part or overplaying your position, it's like,
stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
It's just like everybody can't be the man. And I don't even and I'm not just saying that to say like I'm trying to be the man. Like I'm just trying to get here.
Do your part.
So like, and I feel like when you have too many motherfuckers with what's the word?
Egos.
Yeah, like big egos, and
It
kind of sinks the ship because it's like everybody got a part to play, so play it, bro.
No, exactly. Not everybody.
Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to get to yo, even if your role's this small, nigga, play the fuck out that role.
No,
yes.
yeah.
All you got.
You get me? Because you might get you complain about the role you playing, then fuck around, get some shit you can't handle. Now it's like you want to go back, just
play a role,
shit like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like a team is like very
that shit
very important to have.
Very.
Yeah.
That's a clip right there. Play a role.
Go back on the report card shit. So these are the categories we got. We got lyricism. We got impact. We got cadence. We got flow. We got a category. We got consistency.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the whole. Let me see.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through. Hey, Dejan Paul, man. Shout out there in LA. What we doing?
Shout out that boy Dejan, man.
What you got?
So lyric. How you say that shit?
Lyricism.
Yeah. I'll give myself. I think I'll give myself an 8. I'll give myself an 8 for lyricism. Impact. I'll give myself like an 8 or 9 too, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
because like for sure, when we talking about this new era with Moreno Valley, I'm for sure like one of the first niggas in this era.
Okay.
We're not talking about because before me, it was Mo Guap. You got Smash.
Mo Guap.
Shout out to Mo Guap. Shout out to Smash.
They expired me for sure. Mo Guap, like he would make me want to get on the auto-tune and fly shit.
Yeah.
But that was their
I actually met you through
Mo Guap.
Yeah.
That's their sound?
Yeah.
Does Moreno Valley have a sound? I heard something called murder music. Is that the sound? Like, LA has traffic music. You got the sounds of the waves, they call it. What would you call Moreno Valley music? What's it called?
Like me, I'm not gonna cap and say like I don't know. I don't know about no murder music. Like, I never.
I would hear it's called that.
Not like that. No shit. I never said that. Or
okay.
So it's like somebody out there probably pushed that. I don't. Push
yeah. 100%.
But yeah. So back to the impact thing. As far as this era, I feel like I was the first one to really like push the music shit like in a real way. Like as far as like shit like that in my city. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I would give that like a cadence. What would you like your definition of like cadence? Like,
cadence would be like your flow. You feel me? Like
how you riding the beat?
How you feel like you more like a Dirks type of vibe. You feel me?
Like how people always say like Blueface is never on beat.
Yeah.
Like that's his cadence, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'll give that probably like a damn. I'll get out like an 8 too.
Okay.
That's just how I feel though, bro.
It's your opinion, man. It's you.
Like we said earlier, it's all opinion based.
I'll give flow 8. I'll give catalog.
Meaning, what if somebody was to look you up and all the stuff they gonna see, all your accolades?
Numbers. You got plaques. What's your catalog?
I'll probably give it like a 6. Only because like I could drop way more shit than I got out right now.
Okay.
So like I just started dropping for real like last year, like at the end. Like I dropped like 6 videos in like 2 months. But even before that,
that's still a lot.
That's a lot.
But before that, I wasn't dropping nothing.
Okay.
And the year before that, I wasn't dropping. Like I went like probably like 2 years cold turkey. Like I wasn't really dropping shit or nothing. So you feel me? That's why I feel like catalog would be like a 6.
So then that consistency gonna eat you up.
Now you gonna have bad consistency.
He would have gave you about a goddamn 0 on that.
Yeah, I'll say like consistency.
with you.
Like realistically, like a 3 or 4. Like,
Okay.
Cause I was like I went so long without being in the studio, dropping videos.
Last project was 2020. That's
a
couple years ago, man. It's 2023.
Yeah, so I'll give it that. Music videos. I'll give music videos like 5 because I give that just to say like a lot of my videos be like in the same area and like just like the same type of like nothing like new.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like now I'm open to do different shit.
Creative with your videos.
Rent out studios, like like studios where like people like make videos, shit like that. Doing shit like away from my city, like just different shit like that. I feel like it kind of get like damn, this nigga in the alley again.
Yeah,
like, this nigga,
Airbnb again.
It's like when you like, cause I want to give people me. So like at first it's cool, like all right, but like cause this is where I'm from, this is where I come from.
Exactly,
you get me? But yeah, people get tired of that shit. Like
like I said,
like, can this nigga go to the beach with a female?
Step outside your box.
Yeah, so like,
exactly.
That's why I give that like a 5, bro. Cause I feel like I could
for sure
do a lot better with that. What's this? Beat selection? I'll get out like a 7, 8.
I feel like the beats is going hard.
I like your beats.
You got good beats.
Me personally, I like your beats.
Yeah, no, facts. what's this? Brandon, I'll get out like what I say, like 5.
5.
I already answered that one, right?
Yeah, you did.
And then originality, I'll give it like a 7, 8, only because the fact that like I did kind of get inspired by like Lil Durk and like out of state niggas, like as far as like Lil Durk, Polo G, them type of niggas, like I kind of got inspired by that. Oh, and my boy Mogwap, because he got me on like the fly melodic shit.
Yeah,
like,
shout out Mogwap.
Before I like, cause I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know who Bino, Kaylin, or any of them was before Guap. Like Guap was the first person I knew on some fly. Oh,
especially in
Guap
Movo.
and T-Fly. T-Fly. Them the two niggas I was slapping
T-Fly.
back then. Like what? We was going crazy off them niggas. But
oh God.
yeah, when I heard Guap, cause I tried to like rap. When I first started rapping, it was like on some like just no auto-tune street shit, turned up shit. Then when I heard Guap and being around females and they playing Guap and they like really vibing, like, okay, y'all like, and I play my shit and they kind of like, nigga, like, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm finna switch this shit up. Then I start making shit for the hoes and shit. So
you got to.
So I'll say my boy Guap definitely had an impact on that one. And then what else we got? Versatility.
Like, so how, you know, like
can you make songs
like
for ladies, the
guys?
guys? Like,
yeah, I get out like an 8 or 9 because I could for sure switch that shit up.
You can make some turn shit for the females.
I can make some turn shit. I can make some shit for the bitches. I can make some shit that's a vibe. I can make some straight on street shit. Like
I agree.
Even if it's not out, bro, I'm telling you, I got probably like thousands of songs I recorded.
Damn.
I got a lot of shit, but it's just like people don't even. People wouldn't understand how versatile I am because I don't drop as much as I should. Like, not even 90% of the songs I got, I drop.
That's a big ass percentage.
It's a lot, bro. Like I don't, bro.
How often do you feel like an artist should drop in a year? You feel me? Like how many singles you feel like an artist should drop? How many EPs you feel like an artist should drop? How many albums you feel like an artist should drop? Like all of it in a year? In a year.
Even like I'm just speaking on what I truly feel and not what like I've done in a year.
Yeah,
like, I feel like let me speak for myself. I feel like this year I want to drop 3 projects.
Okay.
So kind of like one in the beginning of the year, one in the middle, and one at the end.
Yeah,
spread it out.
Yeah, and then I feel like with singles, like I don't have an like exact number, but I feel like say for example after I drop Rich Pain, boom, so we'll drop in March. At the end of March, which means I'm not gonna drop another project till like August. So between that time, I'll probably drop like 3 singles just to like, you know, kind of like
keep everybody grounded.
Just be more consistent.
Yeah, instead of like where is he at?
So, but I'll try to space out the 3 singles as long as I could, type shit. And then, what else you say after that?
So when you drop these songs and projects, what are you doing? Like, so when you drop projects, is there a plan you have? Do you have a rollout? What is your plan? Like you drop how are you promoting it? What are you doing until that time gap until the next one? What are you doing until then?
That's where we're gonna go back to the 5 and Brandon. Like I just feel like I never really had a plan. Like when I would do shit, it'll just be more some. All right, I'm about to drop this shit.
Yeah,
like, I never had a rollout with shit. I never I'm gonna do it. Just drop this shit.
Like on the impulse type of thing instead of.
But I feel like I said, this year I'm trying to improve in not just the music, but just everything all around this shit. So I feel like I'm actually trying to do more promotions and rollouts and shit like that. And fucking with y'all, that's I would consider that like a plan.
No, definitely not even. But even like just to give you advice, like fuck with us. Cause like with me, like I told you, regardless whatever you need, I got you. But start fucking with other platforms. I'm
just saying like as far as like the interview, like doing different interviews.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, interviews, bro.
Because you said you mentioned you had interviews, but people have requested you for.
And I just like I like different podcasts or interviews. Like they'll hit me like, hey bro, pull up. Like all right, bet. I just never came. Like, if you want to hear the truth, bro, ask my big bro. I wasn't even finna come to this one, even today. And like not even like that, but it's just,
we was nervous.
I'm just like, gang, I lowball wasn't even trying to feel like coming, but it's just like, bro, like,
what made you come?
Yeah,
I just have to like discipline myself. Like
discipline.
Nah, I gotta go to this.
You know what's crazy?
You, so it's like I didn't want to like nah.
Let him down. You don't want to let him down.
Yeah, you can't. I could have told you this shit last night. Like I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna pull up, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like just that whole scenario, kind of sidebar, but I have watched Lil Baby's documentary called Untrapped.
Is that the one on Amazon?
Yes.
That shit hard as fuck.
Fire. And so it made me think about the part where he was super, super nervous and too shy to do any type of interviews himself. And his very first interview was on Breakfast Club with Charlamagne. And he was like, talking, you know, like he was literally talking like that. So it's like, think about where he is now and how he's on Ellen DeGeneres and this and that. And you feel me? Academy Awards and this and that. You know what I'm saying? He's out there. So it was a whole process of him branding himself, like you said. So you got to start somewhere. And, you know, what better place for you to start than TheAuxConnect? You know what I'm saying?
That part. But no, we ain't going to keep you all night. Again, we got my boy K-Lions in the building. We appreciate you coming.
Yes, sir.
K-Lions.
Rich Payne on the way.
Rich Payne coming at the end of this
y'all
month,
stay on the lookout for that
March.
That part.
Sir. I appreciate y'all for having me, bro. This shit dope as fuck, man.
All love, bro.
Keep this shit up, bro. We don't got nothing like this out here.
And we gonna keep going crazy.
Y'all dope for that.
We appreciate you. Appreciate you. Again, this is the TheAuxConnect.
Oh yeah, closing.
Oh yeah, I do gotta ask that. My bad. Before we even close, because this is our thing we always ask. All right, so you being from the IE, but also we know you got. I'm pretty sure you have LA fans. What fan bases you feel like that fuck with you more, LA or IE?
Your hometown or strangers? Put it that way.
Yeah, who shows you the most love?
Strangers or your friends, family?
I don't know, because I know people in LA fuck with me because I just went to a smoke shop the last time I was in the studio in Hollywood, and a dude walked up to me like, "Hey, bro, here, take my car, bro." I said, "We woo." I'm like, "All right, bet, cool." He said, "Wait, what's your name, bro?" I'm like, "K-Lion." He said, "Oh, nigga, listen, I'm listening to your shit right now, bro."
That's hard.
That's dope.
He had he was playing this shit in the airport. I'm like, "Damn, bro, that shit dope." He's like, "Bro, I've been fucking with your ass, bro, for a minute, bro. That's crazy as fuck." Matter of fact, bro, here, bro, I'll give you a whole quarter. I'm like, yeah, that's love. That's love. But
wow.
It's just, I think my city fuck with me.
So if you did a show IE or LA, which one's gonna sell out? What you think?
For sure, IE.
For sure, IE.
There it is.
So we're gonna go with the IE, man. But again, like I said, this is the TheAuxConnect, the hottest podcast, bringing you the hottest stuff. My boy K-Lions, my boy Yike, my girl Darby, and we out.